is on everyone's mind, especially during this pandemic times. It is. So let's talk about staying fit in the pandemic times. I'm Vidya Raj Sharma and I welcome you to my show, Let's Talk. If you have still not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and press the bell icon for further notifications. So let's talk. Before we invite our guest to the show, I'm going to show you some facts about pandemic weight gain. Here they are. During the COVID-19 pandemic, children alter eating, sleep, and activity behaviors in a manner that promotes weight gain. Roughly 22% of adults report having gained weight during the COVID-19 pandemic. Lack of sleep, decreased physical activity, snacking after dinner, eating in response to stress, and eating because of the appearance and smell of food are behaviors linked to weight gain during self-quarantine. So today on my show, I welcome Bangalore's fitness queen, Wanitha Ashok. She is the initiator of Get Fit India. She's on a mission to make India fit. She's also a motivational speaker, youth icon, and the author of the bilingual book, You Have an Excuse, I Have an Exercise. So let's talk to Wanitha Ashok and know more about pandemic weight gain and how to deal with it. Let's talk. Hi Wanitha, welcome to my show, Let's Talk.
Hi Vidya, how are you? Good to see you.
Thank you so much. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Wanitha, I'm a big fan of yours. I follow all your posts, and most of the days your posts kick me out of the bed to work out.
All right, that's nice. I'm so glad I'm able to help you. Sitting in Bangalore and you being in Mumbai, I love technology. And, right now we need to work out.
Yes. And you are on a mission to do it to the whole nation. So I'm sure being in Mumbai is not a restriction. So your Get Fit India initiative, can you just tell a little about that?
All right, like everybody else, even I thought, before my certification, that was 17 years ago, exercise is like, to lose weight. If we think a little more, then I say, to get fit and strong. That's it. Beyond that, none of us knew back then. I'm talking about 17 years ago. Even now, there are so many people who are like absolutely ignorant about the benefits of exercising. Even now, they think it is about weight loss. It is about spot reduction, but it isn't so. So when I did my first certification, I realized the benefits of, exercises are far too many, and all of us have got it wrong. Most of us have got it wrong. And being a social activist, I must take it across and, bring this awareness about exercises and how it changes your life, transforms your life. It's anti-aging. And, exercise is preventive measure. And exercise is also going to keep you independent of being dependent on somebody. And since I come from a social work background, I started off with Get Fit India 17 years ago. And no stopping me, it's like shooting in the dark. I might be able to shoot one or two people to drive sense into them about the importance of exercise. And I have been successful so far, like you sitting here, there in Mumbai. You are able to, I'm able to motivate you and give you the right gear.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that is why Get Fit India the right way. It so happened I started Get Fit India. Then it went haywire, crazy, the fitness craze. It was like cool statement, I am cool doing this. It's about social media posting. It's about their track pants, how many calories they fit, and it was going crazy and out of hand. And, people started doing intense workouts, mindless workouts. Just, to say that I spent 5 hours in the gym was a big thing, and everybody's like, wow, I wish I was like that. Then I had to change, rephrase Get Fit India to Get Fit India the right way. that's how it is. Yes,
absolutely. I'm sure you must have inspired many across India. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Now the young generation need to be fit. For India to be fit, the young generation need to be fit. And for the young generation to be fit, it should start from their childhood.
Yes.
Please talk about the importance of being fit for a child.
You know what? Children mimic their parents. And if you want your child to be what you visualize them to be, then you start being that. You just can't order them, A, eat palak, eat vegetables, it's good for you. You also should eat. You should not be giving them convenience food. Okay, just because it saves your time, you just cannot dump something that has absolutely no nutrition in it. And the longer the shelf life, shorter is ours. And also include exercises. Why don't you go back to your childhood where you were so active, you were on your toes, and you played street games, you were less gadgets usage were a lot lesser back then compared to now, and children cannot be separated from their gadgets now. So you cannot expect the child to be healthy, fit, strong, and now is the time that they build their bone density. You've got to push them out to exercise. Now, of course, it is not possible. They can still work out online, and I do have classes online for children also. Keeping this in mind, it is like first of all, they're stressed. They're active children. They need exercise. They need to build their bone density. They are restricted in the house. How do you channelize their energy? Okay, you need to channelize it, or the children will go crazy. So engaging them in some activity and parents involving in there, with that for 1 hour will help. It will help release stress for both mother and child, and also gets both of them fit, strong, and healthy. And it helps, build that healthy foundation. Very important.
True, really. You also have been talking about pandemic weight gain in children, and I'm sure it's
Yes.
going to be there for adults also. This pandemic has
I am
become
so worried. I am so worried about COVID on one side and pandemic weight gain on the other side.
True.
Initially, when the lockdown happened, everybody thought it was like a holiday, and then haywire preparing, dishes, exotic dishes, high calorie dishes, deep fried pastries. Everybody became master chef out there, and gradually the interest came down, luckily, but they are still not exercising. Some of them have mindset, online, no, I want to do real exercise. It's just an excuse, trust me. It's just an excuse. People who really care about themselves, about their health, about their weight, about their fitness levels will not come up with that excuse. They will make time and way to exercise. So most of the online classes world over is trying to get people to exercise right in their own house using props available in the house. So I myself for cardio, I do chair aerobics, I do stick aerobics, I do mat aerobics, I do staircase aerobics, I do floor aerobics, and hurdle aerobics, using a stool in the house. Then I use jacket, pillow, water bottles, napkin, towel, mopping stick, and all these things, and show various strength training exercises.
Exactly.
And people are coming forward, those who are sensible and exercising. But there are a lot of people who are giving that as an excuse. No, I'm not comfortable. I do housework, and I cannot do this and all that. So this weight issue is, when the pandemic is over and it's unlock happens finally over a year or whenever, and we get to go out and meet real people, real friends. You know what? Their self-image and confidence will be very low because they don't like the way they are looking now. Okay, they are going to see a change of inactivity and eating unhealthy and not moving all day long. And this will be their body weight, and nothing looks great on them. Their clothes will not fit. They'll have to redo their wardrobe, and they'll be hiding in loose clothes, black clothes, and things like that. Self-image and confidence will come down. So people, start making changes, accept the new normal, and start exercising. You can do it.
Yeah, weight gain will also indirectly affect the health of your mental state. So,
Mental state, and I'm so worried about triglyceride. I'm worried about cholesterol, fatty liver, heart issues, blood pressure, diabetes. All this is coming with stress also, which is a part of mental health. So
Right.
stress is very high, depression is very high, mood swings, anxiety, panic attacks. People are not able to accept the new normal, and all this is going to affect their health eventually. And that is what is worrying me more than the COVID. So the repercussions of unhealthy lifestyle is far too many compared to COVID. So please make changes, and don't live on medications. Once these things come in, you will have to be totally dependent on medication. And exercise is one of the ways to beat these things, to keep it away. Exercise, it prevents, controls, cures lifestyle disease. It also beats stress, apart from managing your weight. So please go ahead and do that.
Absolutely true. As you told me about all those props, I have seen a lot of videos about you teaching with those props, even to elderly people, be it children, elderly people. I have seen those videos, and they're really inspiring and interesting.
Thank you so much. You
And
can see a mopping stick behind me.
yes,
Because I had used it in my morning online class. We
yes,
did a aerobic workout, and plus we also worked out our,
sides.
oblique muscle.
Yes,
Yes.
great. You are a great inspiration yourself. You are a mother of two adults, and I'm sure nobody can believe that. Can you just talk a little about your journey and how your children are fit and healthy?
All right, fine. Thanks so much for the compliments. My son is 32, my daughter-in-law is 30, my son-in-law to be is 30, and my daughter is 29. And all of them are into fitness and eating right. It's always importance is given to healthy food, mindful eating, and exercise is a must. All of us are working out indoors, and we're doing a complete exercise routine and completely following a good, healthy diet, mindful diet. So this was inculcated in my children right from the beginning, the word go. I was a state level athlete when I was young, and also was outdoor person. I always used to be out playing, and just a minute. And I used to cycle, I used to play cricket, anything street games back then. I used to do it. I was an outdoor person. It was in me all the time, and it had become a habit. It could never go away from me. During pregnancy, I walked. Back then, that was what was available.
Right.
And later on, after my
Delivery?
delivery, I had gained weight, so I did walk. And I continued to go with my children from the pram, then cycle, and then my son got a car, then hold them with your hands, then they were progress to two-wheeler. They would come with me to the park. So they would be on their own while I would finish my exercise. Both the children did the same thing. So here we have a small mountain we used to have, okay, close to my house, and all three of us would go climb that hill, sit on the hilltop, and see the sunset, and walk down again. So all these activities were there with them, and they continue to do that. And of course, when it came to diet, it was always healthy food that was served in the house, no options given. And even their lunch box used to be colorful chapatis. Like back then, it was very new novel. I'm talking about almost 25, 23, 24 years ago. I used to send them palak chapati. So instead of putting water, I would grind palak and add it to the dough and mix it and make chapatis. Then for red or pink, I would alter the beetroot paste. Okay.
Correct.
For red, it will be more beetroot. For a bit less beetroot would give you pink. And then I would give orange. That is because of carrots. I would make a combination and make it elaborate and send. It was so interesting. The other kids in the class would want to know how come they have color chapatis. They would go and tell their parents, and their parents would call me and say, "Hey Wanitha, how did you make this green chapati? My kids are very interested. Can you tell me?" Of course, I was more than happy to share that, and so it became a part of them. So all these things, eating right, movement, exercise, is still within them inculcated. So how did that happen? They thought that is the right thing to do because they kept seeing me doing the same thing.
Correct.
So parents, children mimic you. Please do the right things.
Correct. Being fit is not a goal, it's a lifestyle. So you can't just keep it as something, I'll do it this 6 months, this 3 months. It's supposed to be your lifestyle
Lifelong.
itself. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here and sharing so many things with us. And what would you want to tell finally to all these viewers, parents out there?
Yeah, thank you so much, Vidya, for first of all having me over here and coming up with this lovely concept. And you know what, you got this funda right. The attention span of people is very little, and I like the way you are keeping it crisp and short, and to catch the attention of the viewers, which is very good. As a sign of for your this one, let's talk. Exercise is the way of life, like Vidya said. It's like just like brushing your teeth. Should become a part of your lifestyle. And there's no separating from exercise. There is no like a set time. Oh, I'll do for 6 months, then I can stop. I'll lose this much weight, then around say I will leave. No, it isn't. It's an ongoing thing. It's for lifetime. So remember that, keep this in mind, and exercise will keep you independent of being dependent on medication, people, and finances. So don't become a burden on your family by you overeating, not exercising. All right, the medications and the diagnostic centers, the doctors, and all the treatments are expensive, very very expensive, and it is all like not good for your health in the long run. You don't have to be dependent on medications to live and enjoy life. So
Sure.
every penny that you have earned, why not spend it on you? Good food. Right now you can't travel, but when you can travel, imagine traveling and wearing nice clothes, going to nice places. That is life about. All life is all about that, isn't it?
True.
So keep this in mind, and you don't have to spend much time. 1 hour of exercise and mindful eating. 80% of the time, eat right, ghar ka khana, whole grain food. And who should you refer? You are a great grandparents. Whatever they ate is healthy, nutritious, and you can eat only very little. This way, you can manage your calories. There will be no hunger pangs, no cravings. Keep this in mind. Okay, who would you refer? Your great grandparents. And along with that, you move along all through the day, exercise, and make sure that you eat healthy.
Perfect. You are wonderful in telling what you have to tell, and the way you put it across, it really inspires everybody.
Thank you so much, and all the best to you.
Thank you so much. I'm very glad and thankful that you came on my show and shared this.
Yes, it's my pleasure, and you're welcome. And keep the good work going. And once again, all the best to you, and all you viewers. Subscribe and share this with other people too. And this is the new normal. We need to accept it and move on with time. And keep yourself engaged, mind and body. Get with Indian the right way.
To see the exercises showed here and also for more videos of Wanitha Ashok, you can follow the YouTube link in the description below. Stress can contribute to poor eating choices and increase fat deep in your belly. That can contribute to heart diseases and diabetes, even more than the principal fat that lies directly underneath your skin. Both excess sleep and inadequate sleep have been linked to weight gain, increased appetite, and worsening blood sugar control. So try your best not to completely abandon your sleep schedule by staying up late, sleeping until noon, or staying up all night watching television.
I hope this gave a lot of information about pandemic weight gain. If you have any queries to me or Wanitha, please put it on the comment box. I'll get back to you. And to know more about Wanitha and her online classes, you can follow the link in the description box. If you're still not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and press the bell icon for further notifications. And don't forget to like and share it with your friends. So let's talk soon.